started. Top of our mats, feet hips width distance apart, tops of thighs anchor back. Roll your shoulders back and forward. Good. Fold your palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Down into all four corners of your feet. Hug your shins into the midline. Press the backs of your thighs back. Flare your tailbone a touch. Lift the armpits to the ears. Roll the shoulders back. Set an intention for your practice. Open the eyes. Inhale, reach up, look up. Anchor the tops of thighs back. As you exhale, over strong straight legs, fold. Walk your hands forward, gaze goes forward, and it goes forward last. And then bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Knees can always be down. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward to tippy toes. Exhale, press heels back. 3 more times. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Remember, knees can always come down. Knees, belly, chest. Untuck toes, legs are wide. Armpits lift to ears, head to arm bones. Roll away from the mat. Elbows are wide. Gaze comes up last. Cobra. Exhale, come on down. Downward facing dog. Claw the mat with your finger pads. Pedal out your feet. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Take little hops or big hop, top of the mat, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Palms come together, exhale, hinge at hips, fold. Walk your hands forward, gaze goes forward last. Big breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, try little hops to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees might come down, lower to the belly. Untuck the toes, lift the head of the arm bones away from your mat. Lift your chest, elbows wide. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. One big light hop or little hops. Top of the mat, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky, look up. Exhale, hinge at hips, fold. Walk your hands forward, unfurl your spine, and then look forward. And then curl back in, fold, plant the hands, little step or hop, big hop, plank. Shift forward, knees might come down. Take a push-up if you're ready, or come to the belly. Keep the collarbones wide as you lift your chest and let your heart pour through. And then pick up the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels. Claw the mat with your finger pads. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, little hop. Big hop, top of the mat, fold. Inhale, reach up to the sky, look up. Exhale, palms together and in front of the heart. Sit the hips back, chair, in breath. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, unfurl your spine, look ahead. Exhale, root the hands down, little hop, step back, plank. Take your push-up. Down dog. Step your right foot through your hands, back heel down, warrior one, rise up, back legs strong and straight. Outer Outer right hip shifts back. Square your hips as much as your body will allow. Forward. Spin your pinkies into the midline to widen the upper back. Take your gaze up, in breath. Exhale, hands come down. Lift your back heel, downward facing dog. Step your left foot through your hands. Back heel comes down. Reach your arms up. Outer left hip shifts back. Breath. Tuck your tailbone a little bit and feel the front of the right thigh kick on. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Lift back heel, step back plank. Take your push-up or skip it. We all meet in downward dog. Once you're in your dog, lift your heels, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, look forward, maybe one light hop to the top of the mat, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Palms touch, hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at hips, fold. Step your right foot back. Keep your front knee bent. Let your hips dip down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, straighten and bow to your ability over the front knee. Come back to the lunge, in breath, scoop your heart forward. Exhale, straighten and bow. Good, inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten and bow. Come back to your lunge. Keep your right hand down, left hand, left thigh. Now reach to the crown of the head. Maybe the right hip dips down into the midline. Take your gaze back. Good. Left hand comes down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees. Try to hop lightly to the top of the mat. There shouldn't be a thump. Fold. Left foot steps back. Right foot is forward. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, straighten and bow. Come back to your lunge. Reach your heart forward. Straighten and bow. Good, one more. Inhale, come forward. Left hand stays rooted. Front of left hip might dip to the midline. Right hand, right thigh. Take your gaze back. Both hands come down. Step to plank. Optional push-up. Claw the mat with your fingertips as you come down. Keep the collarbones wide. And then open the heart. Downward facing dog. Good. So now we're going to do a little hop into half moon. So lift your right leg. Step your foot through your hands on the right. Lift your back leg and then take a little hop with the right foot. Open your left hip up. Slide your left scapula down your back to your waistline. Lift your left leg higher. Straighten your right knee. Leg that's lifted, kick it forward a little bit. And then spotlight your right hip or right sits bone toward your tail. Maybe take the gaze up. Elongate through your lifted leg. Bend your front knee. Come back, warrior two. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. This time, straighten the front knee, reverse. Grab the top wrist with the left hand. Pin the top of the left thigh back. Good, and then reach back, elongate the right side. Stretch all the little muscles between the ribs. Windmill or cartwheel, hands down. Step back, down dog. In breath. Exhale. Left leg lifts. Step it through your hands. Good. Lift your back leg, keep your front knee bent, and then take a little hop. Open the right leg up. Right arm reaches up. Kick your lifted leg forward. Spotlight your left sits bone toward your tailbone. That's going to open up the hips more. Flex the lifted toes toward your nose. Maybe take the gaze up. Bend the standing knee. Elongate through the bones of your lifted leg. Step back. Warrior two. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reach up. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. One more round. Reverse. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten your front knee as you come up. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Pin the back thigh back. So you're kicking your booty back. And then reach to the back of the mat. Stretch out the side ribs. Release the bind. Cartwheel the hands down. Lift your back heel. Step. Plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Head, arm bones lift away from your mat. Scapula slides down your back. Breathe. Good. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps through. Back heel, back knee stays lifted. High lunge. Big breath in. Slide the scapula down your back. Okay, now reach your arms back. Airplane wings. Shift your weight forward. Lift your back leg. Notice if your outer right hip is sticking way out. So you'll want to take your outer right hip back. Lift your left leg. Notice if you're hammocking into your low back like I am, I'm going to soften my front ribs toward my navel and then lift the left leg. Arms reach back. Gaze is down and forward. Good. Step way back, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up. Hands come to the heart. Shift forward with the torso. Twist. Left elbow outside right thigh. Press palms together. Draw thumbs to sternum. And then scapula slide down your back. Press through your back heel. Reach through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands come down. Left hand stays rooted. Side plank. Feet stack. Right arm reaches up. Draw the toes toward your nose. Lift the front of the hips toward your navel so the tailbone draws down toward the heels. And then left scapula slides down your back to free up your neck. Gaze can be up or down. Maybe lift your right leg. Plank. Optional push-up. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step your foot through your hands. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Lift your back thigh. Reach your arms back, airplane wings. Shift forward so your back leg is super light. Lift it up, straighten your standing knee. Turn your lifted toes down. Take the hammock out of the back by softening the front ribs toward the navel. Lift your back leg higher. Outer left hip shifts back. Reach back through your fingertips. Okay, breathe. Now, step way back. Reach your arms up. Palms meet in front of the heart. Shift forward again. Right elbow hooks on left thigh. Press palms together, draw thumbs to sternum. Let the front of the right hip dip down. to increase the openness in the chest. Press through your back heel, reach through your crown, smile, breathe. Good. Both hands come down. Right hand stays rooted, side plank. Left arm reaches up. Right scapula slides down the back. Front of hips lift toward the navel. Tailbone lengthens toward your heels. Maybe the left leg lifts. Good. Plank. Optional push-up. Down dog. Step your right foot through your hands. Lift your back leg. Left leg lifts. And then you can take your hands, wrap them around your calf. Draw your torso in deeper to the front leg. Now you want some space between your belly and your right thigh. So walk your hands forward. Turn the lifted toes down so you're flexing your foot. And then lower the front of the left hip down toward your mat. Press your pubic bone back between your legs. And then walk your hands closer to the leg. Draw your torso in, breathe. Good, hands come back down, left leg comes way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Left foot steps forward, right leg lifts up, standing split, kneecap faces down. Toes point down, walk your hands forward. Think about lifting your tailbone up and then fold deeper toward your standing leg. One hand can wrap around the calf, maybe the other. Good, and then step way back, lunge, step forward, fold. Heel toe feet out, as wide as your mat, Malasana squat, sit low. Use your elbows to press into the knees press back into the arms, tailbone lengthens down. You want to open up through the groin muscles, or the groins. Shift a little side to side, scapula still draw firmly down your back. Okay, and then we'll do one arm balance. So we'll try crow. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. So bend the knees and then hop the feet together. Your heels might touch down or they might not. Sides of the feet are touching. Reach your arms forward and then let your spine round. Look at your belly. Now, press your pubic bone back between your thighs so you're lifting up through your tailbone. And then suck your left arm in underneath the shin, right arm underneath the shin. Okay, melt your heart down. So you're drawing the tips of the scapula together and then you're just kind of shimmying the knees up toward your shoulders. Now hug the knees in. So it's almost like you're pressing the upper arms toward your body. Lift your hips a little bit and find that weight shift. The key here, grip them out with your finger pads so that you're not bearing a bunch of weight on your wrists. Keep knees hugging in, elbows pressing into knees, and then scapula draws down your back. Keep your collar blades open, or collarbones open. Look forward. Pick up one foot and the other. Grip them out with your finger pads. And then lift your shins. Expand through the collarbones. Gaze forward. Pick up the toes. Breathe. Bring the feet back down, interlace the fingers, and shake the wrists out. Good. Come down to your belly. Cross your hands at the top of the mat, elbows wide, legs wide, forehead comes down. Glue the backs of your hands to your forehead. Press down with your pubic bone and then lift your chest, lift your head, and keep the backs of the hands glued to the forehead. Elbows stay wide. All this work in the posterior chain, specifically the low back. Breathe there. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. 2 more. Inhale, lift everything up. Press down into the tops of the feet. Press down into the pubic bone. Breathe. And come down. 1 more. Lift. And lower. Awesome. Take your left arm out to the side. Drag your right hand back to the right side chest. And then come over to the left hip. You could step your right foot back. Come back to the belly. Left hand slides to left side chest. Right arm reaches out to the side. And then press down into the earth. Roll onto the right side. Be really mindful of the shoulder. Good. And then roll onto your belly. Draw the hands next to the ribs. Come on up. Few rounds cat-cow. Now, sit the hips back. Walk the hands to the thighs so your spine is vertical. Sit off to one side. Bring your feet in front of you. And then hips by the sides, pick them up, slide the sits bones back. Walk your hands back, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And then if you want more stretch in the outer hip, slide your left heel toward your left sits bone. Keep this foot flexed. And then you can rock a little side to side. Notice if your collarbones are caving in, head arm bones back. Good. Switch. Right ankle down, or right foot down, left ankle crosses over, flex the foot. Bringing the right heel closer to the right sits bone if you have the space. Rock a little side to side. Good. And release. Let's come to a seat. Heavy in your sits bones, eyes closed, hands relax down. Low back hugs in, lifts up. And then you're reaching up through the crown of your head. And then find some softness. Fold the palms together in front of the heart. And just feel now how you feel compared to when we started. So just a little bit of yoga can make a big difference, a big impact on the rest of your day or afternoon or evening. I'll catch you next time. Namaste.